Hey guys, welcome to Knocking About in Trove, episode 1. So, these awesome things called cornerstones have been added, and basically they're kind of like a portable home, and I'll show you mine. I've worked really hard on it. Basically, it's a house with lots of bricks that don't match, and you go inside, and what's that? Bam! It's my name in big letters across the wall. And literally, I couldn't get more vain than that, guys. It is terrible. So, yeah, we've had the addition of cornerstones, and the cool thing is, like, so basically, I'll explain how cornerstones work. They're kind of like a little piece of land that there is everywhere, and it transfers, and you can transfer it by simply going up to a new piece of land that's not taken, like this one, for example. See, it's completely empty, and then all you do is click on that to claim, and you'll notice, bam, see, my house builds up, and I've got my little basement and everything, and if we go back, then it's another clean slate. So it's pretty cool, and so it's a way of transferring your house, and also a respawn point, so if at any point I die to any monsters, I will be instantly transported back to my extremely shitty house over there. So yeah, that's what cornerstones are. They're pretty awesome. My only gripe is I need them to be bigger, but I notice a lot of people are getting into the trend of building tree houses of them, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm not creative enough to make a decent tree house, so I may get around to that sometime. But for now, I'm just going to stick with my little shitty house. And it's sufficient for me, you know, it does all it needs to, and I'm not a very creative person. I appear to have just alarmed several a mob in the open world, so I'm just going to finish them off and beat them up a bit. So, on today's episode, I thought just for a bit of fun, we're going to go for a bit of a wander and find the biggest, baddest thing we can and try and attempt to beat it up and win. So that sounds like a pretty good idea. Now, on the last episode, well, on the Trove Alpha First Look, because this is the first episode, I got absolutely my ass handed to me by some big dog-looking like creature. So now that I've figured out some Trove combat secrets, which I'm going to share with you all, I believe, you know, I can go back, find one of those, and hopefully successfully manage to defeat it. But that will all be in due time, ladies and gentlemen, if I can actually... Oh, shit, there is one right there. Okay, so we're going right into the fray of the action. And basically, I'm going to jump around and hit him like a madman. So it looks like one more swing and he's down. Yeah, see, victory and vengeance is mine. So a little combat trick that I've worked out is that pretty much all abilities seem to be aimed at the ground. So I'll just show you, for example, right? So you see this mushroom guy over here. He's fairly tall. So if I jump and then charge at him, it won't hit him, it will just go over his head. But if I do it on the ground level, it will charge straight into him. And the same works with enemies. So basically, what I'm trying to say is all attacks are being targeted at the ground. So if you're jumping, then you're not taking damage from everything, which is pretty cool. So we can trout this theory a bit more. So theoretically, I should only take damage from the mobs during that split second that I am touching the ground if they manage to get a hit on me. Otherwise, I'm pretty much, you know, invincible to damage. Now, shortly after making this video, I'm sure they go, oh, you know, that's a bit of a flaw in the game. So it's going to be corrected. Bear in mind, you know, it is the alpha, guys. But just a bit of a secret to share with you all in the time being, that literally all attacks seem to be aimed at the ground. So if you jump, all your attacks, well, actually, when you attack and swing, you still appear to be able to hit stuff. It's just when you attack, like jump, and then let's charge into this one midair. I hit the ground before I hit charge, actually. But yeah, hopefully you kind of see the point that I'm making. You just jump over stuff generally. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the first episode of Knocking About in Trove. I hope you all enjoyed it and learned a thing or two about combat and whatnot. And I will see you next time, where hopefully we get a few new abilities and we can find some bigger, badder monsters to take on. Thank you once again for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your day.